There are many metric units for capacity. The most used metric unit for capacity is the liter. The liter is 1 kilogram of water, and its denotation is the L. Along with the liter, there is also the kiloliter, the hectoliter, and the deciliter. The kiloliter is 1,000 liters, the hectoliter is 100 liters, and the deciliter is 10 liters. And lastly, there are also the deciliter, the centiliter, and the milliliter. A deciliter is 0.1 liters, a centiliter is 0.01 liters, and a milliliter is 0.001 liters. To think about it in an abstract way, a liter is about the same amount of water as a water bottle. Since a kiloliter is a thousand liters, now we mean that a kiloliter would be 1,000 water bottles, and a deciliter, which is 10 liters, would be 10 water bottles. If you think about it that way, then it seems more easier. The whole world is bustling with many things. If we just have one capacity unit, then that's just simply not enough to measure everything in the world. The same goes here for this example. If you wanted to buy a Coke and you didn't have milliliters, then that means that the volume of the Coke would surely go into the decimals, and that would be really hard to differentiate. Imagine in our world, we only had the liter. You might ask, oh, well, that's okay. We still measure many things in liters. It's the most commonly used metric unit for capacity. Well, soon you'll realize that life is going to get way, way worse if you have that. If you wanted to drink Coke, then that means that you would have to measure it in. Then that means that the volume would be 0.0033 liters, when it's supposed to be 330 liters. And what will you say if you wanted to measure something like a beer barrel? That's going to be much more worse. The liter originated from France, from the French metric system. But why? Because the people wanted to have a new metric system for themselves. So they decided upon the liter being a single kilogram of water. By their 16th meeting, the General Conferences on Weight and Measures decided that the liter would be 1 kilogram of water, and so they designated the letter L to it, which is actually kind of cool. Surprisingly, the LITRE version of liter is the international spelling used by the British and most of the world, while the LITER version of the liter is the American spelling that people use for the liter. As with any other question, first of all, you need to know how many pints are in a liter. When rounded to the nearest two decimal places, your answer becomes 2.11, which is also my favorite TV channel. After this, you can then times that by the number of liters you had. And voila, there's your answer. For example, imagine that a man wants to have 3 liters of orange juice. However, the store only has cartons labeled with pins. How would he be able to do that? First of all, you would find the number of liters. Well, we already know that the number of liters is 3. So then you would times that by the amount of pins that are in a liter. If you do this correctly, you would get 6.33 pins, because 3 times 2.11 equals 6.33.